Hi, I'm Pastor Lutzer, and we are in Leipzig, Germany. Now, Leipzig has a very famous history, but for our interests, we are outside of St. Thomas Church. It has a great deal of influence. Whenever we think of the Reformation, Luther was here, but that's a separate story. 200 years after the Reformation, Johann Sebastian Bach was at this church. All of us not only know him by name, but we've enjoyed his music. I think, for example, of Jesu, Joy of Man's Desire. You have to understand that because of the Reformation, there was this belief that music can be sacred, can be God-honoring, and Bach actually believed that when he wrote music, he was in a sense mirroring the Trinity, because the Trinity was unified. It was in harmony. I'm so glad that standing beside me is a young musician whose name is Tara. Tara is a piano player, and she has taught music. Tara, I want to ask you, what has Johann Sebastian Bach meant to you as a musician?
Well, of course, Bach's music is beautiful. It's intricate, and he is known of as the father of modern music, as the father of music in general. And to me, it's incredible that God gave the wisdom to establish the principles of music to a man who was using music for the purpose for which it was intended, and that is to glorify God.
And so, what Bach pieces have really inspired you?
Well, as a piano teacher, one of the pieces I used the absolute most was one written for his wife, Anna Magdalena Bach, and that was Minuet in G.
All right, all right. Rebecca and I actually attended a concert not too long ago that had some of the Bach pieces. Isn't it amazing that he has an ongoing influence? And he has influenced you, as you've mentioned, when it comes to music. You've been inspired by him and the fantastic things that he wrote. Here's the question. Are we going to be singing Bach in heaven? Well, I don't know. But I do know that there are songs like the one by Handel, the Hallelujah Chorus. You know, Tara, I think we're going to be singing songs like that in heaven. And if you ask me why, in the book of Revelation, we read that they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the song of the Lamb. Well, if they can sing the song of Moses in heaven, maybe we will even sing some of the things written by Bach and other great composers. Conclusion. Christianity is the only religion that uses music in its worship of God and does so with joy and God-honoring words. We thank God for music, whether we are musicians like Tara or not. We're so thankful for men like Johann Sebastian Bach. Thank you so much for joining us directly from Leipzig, Germany. Thank you.